Hello everybody, welcome or of course welcome back to my channel Bianca Fitness. My name is of course Bianca, namaste, and thank you so much for joining me here on the mat today for the next 10 minutes for our simple seated yoga flexibility routine. So we're going to be working on stretching, very simple beginner stretches, and starting by working on the breath. So in doing so, I would love you to take a position, cross-legged position, or just seated on your sit bones, on your knees, whatever feels good for you. And just start by closing your eyes and bringing that awareness into an internal awareness. So an internal look of how the breath is right now. Can you see your breath? Can you hear your breath? Can you feel your breath? Are you able to really just focus and bring that full attention to the inside of the body? If not, that's absolutely fine. If you're feeling a little bit stressed right now, you're a little bit anxious, then just notice that as well. And you don't have to push anything away. I just want you to focus and try to bring your attention into the center of your body. Maybe into your solar plexus, into your throat, maybe into your third eye. You can choose. I just want you to notice that breath. And if anything comes into your mind right now as you're on the mat here, seated in the seated position, and anything comes in, I just want you to acknowledge it. You don't need to push anything away. Acknowledge your thoughts. Acknowledge any distractions and just let them come and just let them go, just like a visitor. Remembering that it's your choice to hold on to anything. And let's try to just let these thoughts, let our breath dissipate. Moving in and moving out. Taking a few more breaths before we get started. You just want to breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth and just keep going with that. Well done. All right, let's get started. I do want to continue with our breath before we start into our first stretches. And so I wanted us to lie down, or I would like us to lie down here on our back, moving into our first yin posture, our Schmetterling or butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana. Lying here on your back, just closing your eyes. And I wanted to focus now on our belly breathing. So I would love you to place your hands on your lower belly. And why do we do this belly breathing? Well, it's a very refreshing, very rejuvenating breath. It allows us to really focus and relieve and release any stress and allow our breath to really wholeheartedly slow down here. So as you're breathing, something that you're maybe not aware of from day-to-day life, allow your hands to press up, or allow your diaphragm or your belly to press your hands up. And you just want to allow your belly to relax and release. Just taking one more breath. We're going to inhale. And with our next exhale, let's extend our legs. Or I should say extend our left leg and bring our right knee in towards our chest from here. And we're just going to start to circle that knee. So starting with our workout now, or our first mobility little stretch here for the hip. I just want you to take a circle around with that right hip. Just releasing any tension in the sacroiliac joint, in the sacrum, in the lower back, or in the hips. And you may choose to close the eyes here as you just continue to find that beautiful range of motion in the hip. Good. Continuing to circle the leg or circle the knee, as big or as small as you would like here. Just taking a few more circles. We're going to stay in the postures a little bit longer today. Good. Let's change to our left side and moving from each side. So when we continue with our stretches, I want us to really be aware and work with awareness here and consciousness as we now take our left knee. Yeah, the transitions between the sides. Really take the next 10 minutes to focus on you, focus on your conscious movement, your conscious breathing. You want to inhale as you take the knee in towards you and exhale as you take the knee out and press it around. Good. At any moment, feel free absolutely to close your eyes and just really focus on any area that you might feel a little bit more, let's say, stiff in certain areas of the body. Well done. Moving into our next stretch from here, let's take the inside of our toes or the outside of our feet and move into our happy baby stretch, allowing that groin to really open up the inside thighs. I want you to hold this stretch and really allow yourself to breathe deeply. You may choose again to close the eyes, allowing again that sacrum to relax and release, releasing any tension there in the joints behind the pelvis, feeling those inside thighs. Get a beautiful stretch here. Yeah, so this routine as well, or this stretch can be done at any time, maybe after a workout, in the morning when you wake up, just to really energize you. This is a really energizing pose. Ananda Balasana. Good. And then just slowly bring your heels together, moving back into that butterfly pose. Great. And then again, just extending those legs out for another 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Just hugging your knees into your chest, and you can just give your knees a little bit of a rock from side to side, or just closing your eyes here and staying in the center before we continue down to place our feet onto the floor. So a workout from me wouldn't go, it wouldn't work if we didn't add some abs into this one. So we're just going to do a very, very easy sequence of our leg lifts, or our ab leg lifts here, our crunches. And I want you to take this as slow as you need to, or you can leave your head down on these ones. I did want to keep a little bit of movement in today's class, so this is why I added the first and last ab exercise today. As I'm showing this now, you can also keep the head down. That is absolutely fine. If you want to come up, feel free to do so. We just have 10, as I said, so another 4 to go. You're going to exhale to bring it up and inhale to drop it down. Nice and controlled. Exhale, inhale, and our last one is coming up. Exhale and inhale. Well done. And just give yourself another break from there. Breathing in, and with your next exhale, take your left knee, and just with a nice slow lift, you're going to roll up through the spine. Well done. Let's turn around onto our hands and our knees from here. So moving into a 4-point kneeling. I want us to, from here, take our hands just in front of us. So we're going to take a nice cat-cow. However, today I'm going to mobilize, or I'm going to get you guys to mobilize the spine a little bit more than per se usual, by taking a nice circle around from one side to the other side. Again, if you would like to come into your classic cat-cow, that's absolutely fine. If you're moving with me here through the circle, you're just going to feel the head moving with the entirety of this mobilization from the tailbone through the lumbar spine, through the upper back. Allow your belly here to release and relax. There is no need to hold any tension. And on your next exhale, you're going to press back into a beautiful child's pose from here. We're going to move this one a little bit further forward today and try to drop that heart center, so that heart chakra, the solar plexus, and the chest, feeling that stretch in the front of the arms, in the pecs, in the shoulder blades, in the forearm, perhaps in the lower back, depending on your body. We're going to take a few deep breaths here, just breathing in and out. And then staying down, I would like us to take our hands onto the left side of our mat. Again, keeping that dome position, as you can see from the fingertips. If you don't want to keep the dome position, take the hands down, take the handfläche or the palm facing towards the earth. And let's move to our other side, to our right side. Feeling that stretch now through the left of your body. You're going to breathe deeply in and out through the mouth and through the nose, and come back to the center. And then slowly but surely, let's roll up through our spine, coming into our first downward facing dog, where the toes, knees, and heels find themselves in one line here. You're going to lift your heels if you choose to, or just hold this one out. You may choose to walk through those feet. So walking out the dog, allowing your knees to come into a little bit of a twist as you feel that rotation in the pelvic joint, in the area between the ribs and the hip joints, in the calf muscles, in the back of the knees. You're going to breathe in, and with your next exhale, hold this breath, finding the downward facing dog, and just breathing here. And then when you feel called to, let's all come down onto our knees and just take a little relaxation before we're going to continue. So let's keep the flow moving and take our right leg forward into a nice hip flexor stretch or lunge position. You may choose to today stay down here. If you're a little bit more advanced and you feel like pushing yourself, please do feel free to take the arms up into a pistol grip and move into a moon crescent lunge or a crescent lunge position here. Again, if you feel like you're not able to do this one, please do keep the hands down. We are going to stay here for a set of 30 seconds, breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Take your hands back down to the earth, and then just moving through to your second side. either coming down or pressing your left leg now forward and coming into the left side here for our lunge stretch. You're going to breathe in and exhale, staying down if you choose to, or if you feel called to, like me, please do feel free to take your hands up and just reach your chest wide, opening up the heart again. You want to increase the stretch between the scoliosis, between the scapular, I'm so sorry, between the shoulder blades. Extend those arms, reaching up. Good. If you want to drop the knee down, that is absolutely fine. We're going to breathe in, and on our next exhale, let's take our hands back towards our left foot and drop back into our downward facing dog. Well done. Great work. From there, just breathing in, and with your next exhale, let's again drop down onto our knees and just take a nice, well-deserved break, coming into a child's pose and just closing your eyes from here. For 30 seconds, we're just going to breathe in through the entirety of the back of the body, melting into the mat, coming down onto the floor. No need to stress yourself out right now, just relax. And then when you feel ready, slowly rolling through your spine to come to a seated position from here. So again, choosing to sit into a Sukhasana, Schneidersitz, cross-legged position on your knees, or your legs may be straight. You're just going to take your hands down onto your knees in whichever position you are in, and just drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. We're just going to release the neck out now. So releasing any tension, just slowly dropping the ear towards the shoulders, moving from one side to the other side. At any moment, do feel free absolutely to close your eyes and take this stretch as big or as small as you would like today. Release any tension, come back to your breath. Good, and let's take this a little bit deeper, coming into a mobilization for the lower back now. You may choose to take this a little bit deeper, as I'm showing, coming into the elbows, coming to the arms. Allow the shoulders to come with you on this one. Really breathing deeply, and let's change the direction for our last 3 circles. And 2. Well done. And 1 more circle. Great. And then just coming back to the center of your sit bones, let's take our hands towards our heart and just feel that energy, maybe on the solar plexus, and just ground yourself. Well done. Well done. After these stretches and after this flow that we found, there should be a nice rejuvenated energy perhaps in the body right now. And I just want you to acknowledge yourself, acknowledge the fact that you came today on the mat and you really took this time out to work on your body, your mind, and your soul. And I do commend you for that, and I honestly thank you as well for joining in this workout with me. As always, I really do appreciate it, and I do love sharing these workouts with you as well. Good. When you feel ready to, please feel free to open your eyes and just bring your hands in front of your heart as respect for yourself for being here today. Of course, as always, I look forward to the next workout with you here on the mat. And as always, do feel free to subscribe to my channel. Do write me at my website for those online classes that happen daily. And we'll see us in the next workout. Until then, bye.